Hey everyone. Oh, let me hold on. One sec. Okay, did that do it? Okay, it's there. It's there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Is that good? Is that good? Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Well, I think my girlfriend's still asleep. You hear phone for a sec. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hi Ned. How are you doing? I was sending a Discord message on my phone. Oh, you know what? I haven't done. Well, I didn't do it last night because I was tired. How are you doing? Good to see you. You doing good? That's epic. I'm doing pretty good today. Uh, I got my code done. Took probably the whole day. Well, I got two things. They took like half the day each. And then I wound up with like I hate when I'm like at the end of the workday. I've got like 30 minutes left like on the clock. It's not enough to like actually do it. Resi Outbreak. Oh, is that Outbreak? Hi Liz, how are you doing? Super Mario, hi. Wow, thank you. Thank you for 8 months. I gotta look up Resi Outbreak. I feel like it's Resident Evil Outbreak, right? But okay, that's what comes up. Okay. How are you doing, Liz? Did it track my hands? Are my hands? No, that's not my hand. I have my hands in my pocket. I was like, wow, how? Oh, Outbreak, PS2. Yeah, getting some of those PS2 games to work is hard. It doesn't have as much, like, I guess there's not as many people working on it as, like, the Nintendo consoles. Ooh, morning things? That's epic. Lying in bed staring at the wall. When I wake up, I actually just go over to my work laptop and start working, like, instantly. I wake up at 9 when work starts. I mean, we don't do anything like that first hour of work because we have a 10 a.m. meeting every day. So that first hour is like nothing. You can't do anything in an hour. Oh, hi, bye, people. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I'm excited. This is the Vivian chapter. There we go. My voice might be. You doing fantastic? That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good. I have my Wordle. I was so tired yesterday that I didn't do them. I don't know if I'll actually finish it. I'm mostly gonna be like reading the chat. Actually trying. This one's like hard to do while reading something else because this is the Squirtle one where it's like they're in a square. Look at a bunch of spots all at once. Oh, I got I always forget to check if people follow when I'm like offline. I don't know if y'all other streamers like check that. I don't know what people mean because they're not here when you start the next stream, so you never get to thank them. But it should be fun. I think this chapter is like, it's got Vivian, it's got my favorite like, boss. What else? It's got my favorite song in the whole game, but that's like related to the boss. I feel like the song just like whips so much. The boss's design is good, and the song just is like fitting the boss. Oh, I just assume anytime I get like a offline follow, I just assume that's like someone that's like very shy. It's like usually it's like they don't like want the shout out. That's is why they wait till after. I do that sometimes. Yeah. I do it sometimes. It depends. It depends. If it's someone I don't know like literally at all and they do like a big like shout out for every follower, then that's usually when I do it. And sometimes I'm just like, well, especially if they got like a big chat, I don't want like a bunch of people like I don't want a bunch of people, I don't know, clicking on my username. I don't think people ever do that. Actually, I have clicked on people's usernames. If I see like a funny one, click it. That's worrying. Yeah. Offline fall half the time. Oh, after they've already gone offline? Yeah, I do that. I do that too. Because I'll forget. I'll forget to like wait until they're streaming. Yeah, it also definitely depends on the day, for sure. Some days I'm like way more extroverted, I guess. What time? How? Okay, that's like 8 minutes. That's probably good enough. Well, yeah. I was looking at the Wordle. Okay. I'm excited. I think we stopped like right at the church. So I think it's like, I think right away it'll be like the boss. Sort of. I wish I had like forgotten more of the game. I haven't actually played this since 2011, but because I played it so much as a kid, I do remember like everything about this game. Oh, isn't there something in here? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really played this game like a whole. Oh, I was trying to ground pound. A little. What did they call it? You ever actually beaten this game? I do remember when I was a kid, the like final boss gave me a lot of trouble. It was one of those ones where I had to like, come back to it later. I think I went and played Wind Waker for like a few months after this because I couldn't beat that one my first try either. True. Did I hit a spiky one? No. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the final boss of this one is kind of tricky. I do remember that. I mean, there's like, I think, if I remember correctly, there's like a trick to it, right? But I think those first The first like 3 turns where she just like heals everything back anyway. You're just supposed to like chill, not use like anything. This is a lot of guys. Can I knock you over? Wow, I cannot knock him over. Okay. Can I gulp you? Okay, gulp works. That's cool. I'm like almost out of flower points. A lot of fellers, a lot of fellers. Oh, if this guy's just by himself, that's no problem. Okay, let me retreat a little here. Actually, I can't really tell how many are left because I don't really get to take a good look at them. Yeah. I love actually like just like the regular like battle theme from this game. It's like such a good remix of the little Mario song. Okay. I maybe actually, I maybe should have done another suit gate there. That's okay. I don't think there's that many left. I think there's like 2 or 3. Oh, true. Okay. Ow. Okay. Yeah, this game has like really good like sound design and soundtrack. Just everything sounds really good. Okay. I think I've got this. Oh, true. Okay. I didn't even get to see. Okay. Ooh, oh, fire flower? I'll take that. You missed! I didn't know they could miss! Wow. Have I seen that before? Have I seen them miss? Weird. Am I gonna do peril strats? Maybe eventually when I need them. Like, I'm gonna do it for the 100 pit trial, but I don't even have the right badges yet, I don't think. I didn't, like, route for it. Yeah, this game has, like, one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, for sure. Just Powerlift. Oh. I, like, never use that. I use fucking Earth Trimmer a lot, though. This should do 6 to them all, right? If I max it. Okay. I think that's 6, right? I think it's 7 minus 1. Oh, there we go. Cool. Another one? I didn't even see it. Oh my god. Okay. What do I have? What do I have? I have a shooting star. There's 4 of them. Oh, thank you. He threw it to my partner with full health. Okay. Goodness. Okay. I could do another Earth Trimmer. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm always doing quick math. That's not true. Actually, I feel like a lot of math majors don't even do, like, regular arithmetic that fast. But I swear, like, even like my professors, it'd be like long division. They'd be sitting there being like, "Wow, I haven't done long division since grade school." There's some of that shit you just don't use anymore. It's like you got a computer that does it for no reason. Oh, is there a different way in this way? Maybe this is the way I'm supposed to go in. Okay. What? Oh, I need Vivian. Got it. Okay. I can't go this way. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, it's like, what? Who's even been doing long division? The calculator. I think everyone should just do long division like once ever. That's it. You really don't need it. What? Where? I guess I thought there was a piece. I was like so sure. I thought it was back on that side. Is there not one? Maybe I'm just crazy. I think I'm just crazy. We should just grow up, honestly. Yeah. Real. Oh, there's the glass window. I love him. He's so cute. He's like the cutest boss, I think, right? Unless am I forgetting anyone? I think he's the cute. Oh, I see that star piece though. What is this? Do I need to maybe cook? Oh, I didn't know you actually needed the cookbook. 2 recipes. Okay. Or 2 ingredients. My friends are all gone, so I'm very lonely. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. Oh, I remember this. This is like... You push this somewhere else, right? Oh, true. Oh no, that was that other one. That was that other one that I already did. The one where it's like in the background. You push the background one. Moves the foreground. But I already did that. Oh. No more friends. No more $19 friends. You get this area and Tubba Bubba confused? Like Tubba Bubba from the first Paper Mario? Isn't that the one? Doesn't this have all the booze in it? They have to open it. Locked from it. They do force you to open it. Okay. And the N64 one, yeah. They're both like kind of creepy, right? Hi pets, how are you doing? You. Okay, it's quiz time, Interloper. Just now, when the box opened, how many of us boos came out total? 100? Too bad, foolish mortal. The correct answer is 200. We'll send you home with this parting gift. See you, sucker. Okay. Honestly, I wasn't looking, so I just totally guessed. I feel like if I had been looking, I could have gotten that. But who knows? Maybe they obscure it. You can't even see. Are you going to be mean to me? No. Promise? Yeah, I promise. Come on out, guys. Hi, Muffa! How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello. Oh, they're gonna attack me. Hold on. I have to escape. I have to run, escape. This game furry for influencing your taste in women from a young age. When I was a kid, I was into Vivian. That's... I guess it influenced my taste in women too. I can't see this bad. Okay. I think when I played this, I didn't know if I knew what boobs were yet, right? Maybe I did. I don't know. What age do people learn what boobs are? Every day is Mafa Day for me. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, maybe I need my, I may need Yoshi here. I think Yoshi's run speed's like just a smidge faster, right? If I recall. Okay. Hi. Hi. I think you can get out right here, right? Yeah. Okay. Then, okay, cool. That's just like muscle memory right there. What is this? Way below this tree? What is it? Oh, golden leaf. A weird leaf found in creepy steeple replenishes 10 FP. Okay. Well, I don't need dried shroom ever, right? Am I missing any HP? I am missing HP actually. Well then never mind. Let me okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's one? I thought it was two. I thought it was two for drive. You were down bad as a child? That's fair. You were also down bad for Vivian? Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's funny. That's like the edge of their like aggro. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, who? What? I like kind of liked Goombella, but I don't know if it was that way. But I thought she was funny. I still think she's funny. She's kind of rude. I like any character that's like, you know, sassy. I go now. I mean, I did this door. I did this one. Maybe it unlocked that door. There. Maybe I need to do this again. You like any character that could bully you? Yeah, I understand. Understand that for sure. 100%. 1000% even. You love meanies? You should join Team Meanies. Come on, what is blue, right? Red and blue. Oh, true. Okay, here, let's go in here. Wait, no, this is the little item room. Oh, I did this. I didn't recognize it without the door on the left. Let's check out this sick jump. Not cool. Okay. Off of me. Perks. Okay. Team Meanies? Yeah, I'm a big fan. I love Team Meanies. Okay. Sure, I'll fight these, whatever. Okay, I can only hit the boo. Okay. Well, I feel like I should finish the boo. Is that a KO, please? Okay. Oh, true. Okay. I thought this was one of those ones that like kind of grabs onto you. Like the fuzzy. Oh, I don't have enough? Okay. Maybe I'll appeal. Here, maybe I just kind of... Oh, I can body slam. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you! Oh, ow. Owie. Oh, okay. Well... I think Flurry's body slam probably has a higher chance to do that, huh? I bet they coded that in, specifically. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You should body slam me? Yeah, like me or Mario? What is this? Okay, so I don't need, I maybe don't need to hit both of these. What I'm feeling now. You should body slam you. Okay, that goes there. Okay, so I think if I hit it on the other side, I think it moves the stairs. I think it moves the stairs to the side that they're like, to the side of the switch. And so I think I need to go up top now and grab like whatever is on the back walkway. No? Oh, okay, okay. Well, it did move it, right? This is in the middle. I think maybe it moves it once. So this one, I think it drops me, right? No walkway? Okay. So I need to do it again. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, so just do it one more time and I think it'll move to the back walkway. And then if I remember correctly, I think I just walked to like the end of the hallway and that's where the guy is. I think she should body slam all of us. Collectively. You know? Okay, hold on, I don't want them to get me. Oh, so if you do like this side first, right, then you wouldn't have the key, so then you gotta go the other way. Well, glad that didn't happen to me. True? Yeah, thank you guys. Oh, is there star piece here? That's fair. So there's like a speedrunner for this game, Tasmalio, like one of my favorite task runners. Well, he does a lot of games I like a lot. And I remember watching him do like one stream where he spent like 4 hours trying to fall off a spiral staircase like that. Do a little Yoshi hover back in bounds, and it like skips an entire side quest in like the 100% run. But there's just like, for whatever reason, there's like 2 little planes down there that if you touch them, it like spawns you back above ground. That was what made it hard, since they're invisible. Hey, hang on there, Slick. What are you doing interrupting my me time? Whoa, come on. This guy is the monster the mayor was freaking out about? Yeah, right, he's cute. Who are you calling a monster? What's your problem? What do you need to pick a fight? I'm busy thinking of new pranks and stuff. It's not easy either. Now get lost. Of course you guys won't. No way you ninnies go away quietly, am I right? I like him, he's funny. Look at his little outfit, he's so cute. His little bow, his little party hat, his pajamas that are like, the sleeves are too big. Well, it's like a sheet, right? But, you know, I always think of it as pajamas. Well, alright then, Slick, fine. Yes, I turned the villagers into pigs. Big deal. Big deal? You stink, mister. Why do you want to turn them into pigs anyway? Wow. You know, they're also depressing and boring and dim-witted all the time. So instead of wallowing in gloom, I figured they might as well wallow in mud. Ha! Now they're pigs, get it? Isn't that just so perfect? It's like irony or something. I love this guy. So what? You get a problem with that? I guess you do. So let's play, Slick. I like this guy, he's funny. I love this song. This is my favorite song in the whole game. Okay. Oh, I think it doesn't even, I think it shouldn't even be using... I think I shouldn't have even healed back there, right? Because this one's like not a real fight. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I guess I'll get down and dirty if you're gonna play like that, Slick. Out of this. Okay. Oh, true. The stylish threw me off. My own stylish. I didn't expect it to work. I always forget where that one is. Okay. That should be fine. Time to regroup here. So, you think you're a couple of heavies, huh? Like from Team Fortress? Well then, my dear friends, if you thought changing folks into pigs was impressive, then you're gonna love this. I got something very special for you here. Heavy. Yeah, right? Oh, sick. Can I counter this? No. Okay. What do you like them apples? Now that's magic, people. Now you're fighting yourself. Ah, I'm a dang genius. Oh, true. Okay. Okay. I gotta get used to that one on Stylish, because I think I want to just be using that as kind of a default jump for a while. Well, I've still got Flower Finder. True. Okay. Okay. Yuck, 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 yuck. Hold on, what? What? Huh? You beat me. Then he dies. That's the end of the chapter. We won. It's the shortest and easiest chapter in the whole game. Can you believe it? Oh, level up? Okay, cool. I wasn't even looking at my HP. Or XP. What do I want right now? Ooh, the HP could be good. I think I'll do one more badge upgrade. But I think maybe next level I'll grab HP. But I think 20 is like solid for now. It's how much my partners have. You believe me? Thank you, thank you. No, he doesn't die. He doesn't die in real life ever. He's a ghost. He can't die. I love Duplis. So cute. End of chapter. Wow, we beat it. Awesome. When I was a kid, this got me, but I was also 8, so you could trick me with really anything. You know, it's not hard. Not hard to trick an 8-year-old. Mario defeated the scourge of Creepy Steeple and found the 4th crystal star. The people of Twilight Town have surely recovered from their awful curse by now. At this rate, Mario's quest to collect all 7 crystal stars will be done in no time. With his back to Creepy Steeple, Mario sets out toward his bright future. You can still trick me? That's true. But that's just because you're good at tricks. Okay. Oh, I love when Mario does this pose. Mario is so menacing. That's it? That's all you got? Man, this guy was a wimp. That wasn't even fair. Well, who cares, right? We got the crystal star, so let's get out of here. Woo! Sounded all fucked up and evil. Still easy to trick you, you're very gullible. That's fair. I wish I could see what he was watching on his TV. Hey, do you have any star pieces? Oh, hi Apples! How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. Everyone can go check out, hold on, I'm typing it manually. Everyone check out Apples. Thank you for the raid. Hi Zaranoris. Hi Apples. Hi, Cygnus. Hi, everyone. Thank you for the raid. Did you win? Did you win turkey? Did you win the rest of your turkey? Why am I purple now? Mario's did a purple redeem. He got a purple redeem. You lost so much? Well, you'll get him next time. You killed one guy? That's a win. That's a win for me. One kill in turkey? That's a win. That's a huge W. White purple? He's always purple. Mario purple? Okay. Let me see. Can I color sample it? Hold on. Whoa. Ah. Alright. Streamlabs like full screened on me. Okay. Okay. I need like Mario. Oh, I can color sample him. Okay, cool. What happens in this darker? And oh, if I do like no contrast, right? If I do like no contrast, I'm just like him, right? We're the same. What happens? Okay, what does brightness do here? Nothing. What does brightness do if I put it back? Oh, that's too low. There we go. You can still kind of see me. There we go. That's perfect. I'm just like him. The bunny behind the slaughter? Yeah. I'm just like purple guy. I'm gonna attack Markiplier. Live on stream. Okay. Oh, true. Do they still attack? Oh, they do. They don't like dupless either. That's fair. I was part of the LA gangs while, you know. Weehee. Yes, this time we'll take that Mario and get his map. Yeah. Y'all do. With this super bomb here, there's no way we can fail. No, not likely. Vivian, hand me that glorious super bomb. Huh? Vivian, don't you dare. Does that mean what I think it does? I never had it. You were holding it just 2 seconds ago. You said it was too important to trust me with. Oh, you terrible liar. Stop making up stories to cover for yourself. If I don't have it, then obviously you must have it. And obviously you lost it. Are you trying to imply that I lost it, you little lollygagging worm? No, of course not, Bellum. Well, we can't do much without it, now can we? Oh, you are such an idiot. Very well. I'm sure you must have dropped it around here somewhere. So why don't you look for it while Marilyn and I go take a well-earned siesta? If you don't find it, well, you know what'll happen, don't you? I get punished. That's right, you little twit. So get cracking while I like Twitter. Come, Marilyn, let's leave this useless little fool to her chore. Gaha. I love Vivian. Her outfit's so cute. Just like the hair, the hat, colors, everything. Very good design. Okay. Did I take any damage? I think I took a couple points actually. Oh, and I don't have my, I don't have my partners during this like sequence. So true. Oh, I already did this. Okay. I'm looking at the way I look right now. Oh. Are you a regular or are you crazy Daisy? What is it? Amazy Daisy. Oh, there's one of these guys. As for that. Okay. How much does power bounce? Oh, Dizzy Dial? Yeah, you can give me a Dizzy Dial. Okay. They missed. They always miss. Okay. True. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's such like an easy prompt for what it is. Okay, I got 2 of them. Give me 5 XP. Wow. We did get the mushroom at least. Do I need it? 6 HP and 2 FP. I feel like that's pointless. Six is like such a small heal. Trying to jump over that one. I don't have a Yoshi to like get through it faster. Okay. This, even if I hit all of them, right? It would only kill the front one. Okay. I think that kills. Yeah. True. True, okay. Okay, they woke me up instantly, thank God. Okay. Oh! Fine. That's so hard to get! True. Didn't even play the audio. Okay. What an enemy type. It's weird that you can get like slapped on a turn where you're already sleeping. I wonder if they intended that or if that just doesn't work right. Yeah. Let me. Oh, what are actually? I found another. What do we have? Okay, Ice Map. Using a mobile. Okay. Okay. Astan P. Power Plus. Okay. Well, I should take out Power Plus P for now. Tornado Jump. What's this do? Oh, attack. Damage all mid-air enemies. Okay, that seems really niche. A lot of the badges really are just like, I don't know when I would ever use them. Oh, I don't have Flower Finder on? I think none of the other stuff matters. N plus is like good. But I wouldn't have enough points for it anyway. Okay. Let me see. I think I just save state. Cause yeah. Oh, I can do clock out, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's B. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine if I just do that. Oh. Wow. What a time to activate. Use the attack power, that'll matter. Awesome. Thank you. I can't wait for Spike Shield. It's like such a mandatory badge in this game. Cause I feel like the only real way like Mario does damage is power bound. Anything else is nothing. It is funny though, like they put. Oh, hi Beth, how are you doing? I don't know if you can see me waving here. Hi. Maybe if I wave with this. Hi. Yeah, I got turned shadow. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's funny that they made like one move just do a billion damage. It's like that in the Mario RPG too. It's just like straight up, just like one of the moves does do a billion damage. Well, I should do this when I have my partner. True. Okay. Okay. What do we do here? I have FP and restores poison. Okay. Okay. It's funny that it pauses there. Pick up an item. Whoa. I didn't know you could go over that. If you pick up an item, God, it just pauses the enemy movement. I guess that might be why they do it so much in the speedrun. Maybe you actually need that. Yeah, you're Mario, right? What a great name. And I really dig this body too. Man, can I jump now? And hey, you're so popular around here. I get mobbed. I just love being you. Yeah, it's so cool. I don't think I ever want to stop. Oh, you figured it out by now, right, Slick? Your body and name belong to me now. See, I've got the power to change my shape into anyone I want. It comes in handy. But to really be someone, I need to take their name and body too. Which means you turn into a shadow and can't use your name. Tough break, Slick. That's not enough either. I aim to erase you for good. I guess it'd be unsporting to ruin you without a challenge, so I'll give you one chance. If you guess my real name, then I'll give you back your name and body. What do you say, Slick? This will be fun, right? Now guess, what's my name? Hit me with your best shot. Okay. And then the letter P is missing. And it's case sensitive, so you can't just, you know. It's a classic little trick. Oops. Okay. There's space. Okay, cool. You can use that as a space. There we go. It just fits. Hi Podge, how are you doing? Yeah. Wrongamundo, little nobody. Who'd name their kid that? Prepare for doom, Slick. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I don't even think about running for battle here. No running. Oh, this song. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I just run, right, though? Like you said not to run, I think I just run. Right? Aw, that's no fun. Yeah. Among Us. You're working on a card? What is it, what's it for? The first year stream? Now that Mario took care of that curse monster, I don't have to guard the gate. Here I am doing it anyway. Yeah, just keep the weirdos out, you know. Yeah, you look kind of weird. If I had to classify you, you'd be a bad guy. Wow. Curse has been lifted since Mario beat that bad ghost. Ah, that perfect red cap, those scuffed blue overalls. He's the absolute best. Why don't you do something about your appearance and spiff up like Mario, huh? Hi! Hello. I've been thinking lately, I don't really want to be a pig, but being a crow could be okay. Because then I could fly. No one's ever heard of a flying pig. Hi. What's going on in here? Oh! This guy... Oh, I do not understand this madness. No, I just do not get it. I remember coming here by that pipe, but it all gets fuzzy after that, and now I do not know why I'm here. Not that it is a problem. This little Philly Very fetching. Home? That's hard to read. Hard to read. I collect the goods and she sells them. Simple. Shouldn't he be saying something else? A good shop, like a good marriage, is dependent on teamwork, my friend. To show your support and buy something. Was that the wrong dialogue? I thought he would say something like relevant to like currently saying. Oh, this is awkward. I guess that pig wasn't my husband at all. This guy is younger and cuter than my husband, actually. What a strapping fellow. Perhaps it's time I traded in for a new husband. Oh, I'm only fooling. Greetings. Welcome to the Twilight Shop. What you need? I don't actually need anything. Hi. Okay. Although the maple syrup could be... This dude. Does half damage to all foes who attack directly. Oh, that's cool. The curse was oink lifted. But Mario sure was oink something, wasn't he? Ah, I can't stop oinking. What should I oink to? The moon granted my wish. I never turned into a pig. Someone living on the moon must have heard my wish. Who do you think lives there? Princess Peach. Ha ha ha, too funny. You must be a dreamer. What an imagination. Oh, it's these guys. Hey, we're the Traveling Sisters 3. Hey, I think we were pigs until a moment ago. No way, we're not pigs. But if we were, we'd be such cute ones, huh? Yeah. Probably. Although I think they just were regular pigs. Oh, cool. I didn't know that was there. Hi. What's your story? Yes, I am a novelist. It's not all that easy on the eyes, but I read by moonlight. So, what kind of books do you like anyway? Oh yeah, gamer. Oh, gamer option. Shouldn't you spend your time reading something a little more worthwhile? He hates gamers. Can I hop this fence? No. Oh, that's true. Aren't I supposed to... Isn't Vivian here? Maybe it's in the next part of the town? Okay, it is. He hates gamers. Gamers are always oppressed. What'll I do? What'll I do? Poor me. Yeah. She's always sniffing. You know, you can get through anything if you have good memories to cling to. Now, if I can just figure out how many days as a pig qualify as good memories. Yeah. So true. Can you find it before... Oh, hello. You love a girl that sniffs? Yeah. It's true. I'm always sniffing. There we go. I got it. Is there any other loot? Epic loot? Okay. Well, I guess let's talk to her. Won't Vivian be punished if she doesn't find this? I'm looking for something very important. If I don't find it, my sister's going to punish me again. It's not here. No, it is. It's right here. What? You found it? Oh, thank you so much. Thank goodness. At least I won't get punished now. Oh no, it's broken. It must have broken when my sister dropped it. What'll I do? What'll I do? I guess I was just meant to be punished for life. Let me fix it. I know how to fix bombs. Oh, don't even bother trying. It's really busted. What'll I do now, huh? My sisters will be back any minute now. But I do appreciate your offer. Thank you. Hey, wait just a second. What's your name anyway? Won't you tell me? What? I can't hear you. Your name was stolen. I see. Well, I guess that happens from time to time. Wait, no it doesn't. Your name was stolen? That's absolutely crazy. Never heard of the internet. She doesn't know that happens. Gee whiz, you have way worse problems than I do. And you were worried about me that whole time. That's so kind. You love girls who sniff? Yeah, me too. Alright, that's it. I'm going to help you get back your name and your body and your friends. Hey, that's okay. Don't worry about my problems. I'm not sure I really want to stay with my sisters anymore anyway. And I feel like I need to repay your earlier kindness. It's the right thing to do. Wow. Yeah. So, here we go. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Vivian. Wow. She's cute. I like her. Vivian's abilities are primary. Press X to have Vivian pull Mario into the shadows where they can hide. Yeah. Trans girl icon Vivian? Yeah, me too. When hiding in the shadows, press X to reemerge. In battle, Vivian can set her enemies on fire with her Shade Fist, or she and Mario can hide in the shadows to avoid damage with her Veil move. I guess we need to find out that Ghost's real name first, huh? That'll be a start. Now, how are we going to get that kind of information? Oh, hey, I have sort of an idea. Birds pretend to be innocent with people around, but they're actually really well informed from all that flying and eavesdropping. With my power, you can listen in on their conversations without them knowing. So, in addition to villagers, let's also try to get some info from the local birds. That's the least I could do for you with my powers, isn't it this tree? No, no, it's not that one. It might be in the next tile over. Or the next part of the town. I remember it being like the third from the left. I want to see if that's right. Like if I remember correctly, it'd be, or well, maybe not the third from the left, but it'd be this one, right? That Mario guy meeting with the mayor. He's actually the bad guy, right? And nobody even knows. Humans are so dumb, it makes me want to peck their noses. The only soul that knows the bad guy's name is locked under Creepy Steeple, I hear. Because, you know, if no one knows your name, then you can use unstoppable magic. But if someone says your real name to you, then your magic will stop working. So, I wonder how all this is going to end up then. Cool. Did you hear that? If we search under Creepy Steeple, maybe we can find out that guy's real name. Let's go. Cool. What happens if you... Does she talk? No. I guess they don't necessarily talk. She could set you on fire with her Shade Fist anytime she wants. Yeah! I think she could do that to me too. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. Oh, hi, creature! How are you doing? You feel so immersed right now? Yeah. I would have done this back in town, but that wouldn't have looked very good, would it? Cool ability to just like rip through the sky, I guess. So, this is the one who stole your name and body. He looks sort of familiar to me. Alright, and the chatter. Here's the deal. You get your chance, then I stomp you. If you guess my real name, then you get your body and name back. Fire away, no name. Okay. What are we typing in here? Let's see. You know, because they're the same number of characters, Among Us and Fortnite. The exact same number of characters. Wrongamundo, little nobody. Who'd name their kid that? Prepare for doom, Slake. Fortnite Battle Pass. Yeah. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Don't even think about running from battle here. No running. Okay, I promise. I promise I won't run. Okay. Hi. Aww. That's no fun. It's you, the real Creech? Well, that's good. That's a really... He must have been hiding there in ambush, waiting for you to show up. You think? Well, forget him. Go get your name back. Weird thing to say, but no, not wrong. What if I ran? Packed my lunch, my Among Us lunchbox. Don't forget my backpack. Oh, the kid is named Fortnite. Okay. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Had to read it. Oh. You trying to, like, I know you can hop over him. Like, it's possible. I've seen it. But it must be hard. Don't throw a rock at me, Eric. Let's heal. Makes me read? Thanks. Thank you. True. Rather. Okay. Okay, that was like a decent heal, right? That was like the button that appears on this. Okay. Bye. Yeah, I think they always run if it's only one of them left. Yeah. I don't remember if Vivian does much damage. Maybe better to keep the power plus on Maria. Yeah, I was trying to sneak past. Hard without Yoshi. Well, what do we do here? Because they can kind of just combo me forever. Okay. Okay. True. It's like, it's hard to do it when it doesn't play the sound. Okay. They can just like sleep block you here. Okay. True. You're good. You're good. Okay. Yeah, they just do that. They just get to do that, like, for free. It's just like that. I cannot possibly imagine that that's intended. There's, like, no way. No way. Because it's scripted to wake you up when you take damage. It doesn't actually, like, make any sense for you to also be able to go to sleep on that same pack. Okay. Alright, let's this. Okay. I don't know what this guy will like do. Could we see an Amazy? Yeah. I mean, it would just kill me, currently. Because they just kind of one-shot you, right? Even from full, right? Like, spaced them all out. And got him. No problem. I'm gonna do another sweet treat when I heal up in this fight. True. Okay. Not a great heal. That's okay. I actually don't know where her stylish is. Ouch. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna appeal and do another heal. It'll wimp out. What, the Amazy Daisy? Like before it even attacks? Probably. He does have a lot of swag. I do agree that, oh my god, these poison shrooms are such bad spawns. Okay, that's pretty. There we go, that was way better. The one that's spawned like literally right where the first throw is. That was a pain. Okay, I gotta kill this guy. What? Okay. If you say so. What is this? What? The boosted attack? Okay. Understood. And then the thing is gonna fall. Okay. Well, we healed up like a little bit off of that. Slightly. I mean, Vivian's almost full. Or 3/4. No. Pretty good. Mario's only like half. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's already pushed, right? For some reason, I was thinking the one in the back. And I had to push it. Sure, I'll try this. Okay. Okay, so what is this? What is this gonna be? Okay, run. Talk. No. I don't know where the stylish for that is either. Need to find it. I want to kill this because I really don't want it doing its stupid me to sleep. Ew. Okay. I think it dies. Oh. Ew. Hammer. Is it really not after? I thought it would be at the end of the spin. Maybe it's right before you hit. Maybe that's when I. Wait, was I walking left or right? Probably. Okay. For sure, take the heal. And now we have Vivian, right? So we go through the well and do that path. Presumably it like respawned all those spinies though. Oh, it did. I love when she's tall. Real. Don't we all? Oh, get off of me. Okay. No, I just skip them. I didn't want to do all that. We all do love tall women. I mean, hey, you know, I was on it before then. I was into it before it was cool. Which way do I go back here? Okay, there's like a path there. Is there also a path here? No? Okay. That's fair. Oh, you do real morning things? Okay, have a fun morning. Thanks for hanging out. Ooh, Power Plus, another one. Awesome. Mr. Softener. Can't carry more items. Toss one item to carry this. Okay. P. Mario got P. People key. Got it. Okay, now check this out. Okay, then you just start talking. Right? Don't you? I thought they just start talking right away. Good morning, good morning. Okay, I gotta do it like in front of them, I guess, or maybe I had to talk to them first. Anyway, Rock, what happened to those weirdos who were just here? Oh, whatever. It was almost nice to have some company. I mean, no matter how important it is that no one know his real name, locking me up in here just because I know it and making me guard the name's stupid missing letter. No way to treat a parrot. I really want a cracker. Dupliss, you're a big meanie. When's feeding time, huh? I'm always saying when's feeding time, huh? A wark? Pretty bird, pretty bird. Can I attack? Alright. For wark? You for Pinocchio? Yeah. We heard that. We heard you, little birdie. Dupliss, that's his name. Now let's get your name and body back from that meanie. And we'll teach him a lesson or two while we're at it. Okay. He wants to kick his ass. He's vicious. What happens if I do it here? Do they still... Okay. They still get to aggro. Even if you're underground. Can I open this from this side? P for P. Yeah, that's so true. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So I think I just gotta do it in like the little roll form in order to have like enough speed. P for piston. Like the sports. Like the sport team. You know them from sports, right? Okay, it is at the end of the spin. Okay, okay. I just must have had the timing wrong. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Okay. I don't know where hers is. True. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're welcome. Always have you pee. Her what spot? Her huh? For what? Oh, there's one. Okay, let's try this. Pretty low ceiling on that. Alright, what do we need to do? That'll kill those, right? No? True. I blocked it though. I did block it. I don't know if you saw. I did block it. Okay. Yeah, I knew what these were before I did this. Let's fucking go. Is that a full level? Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Yeah, they do 20 damage. I knew that going in. If you block it, you take 19, so you survive with 20. But I didn't have full HP. Yeah, I'll grab one. I'll grab one HP. Upgrade. And then I think next will be FP, or maybe more BP. I need to go this way. My coin. Like 6 or 7 coin. Can you mind? Can you come over here? Hello? God. Stop it. Stop that. Go away. That's better. See ya. Yeah, I'm always doing that. I'm always doing that to Mafa. Yeah, he was so excited. There's like, they're stopping him. I had to blink out of existence for it. Get a little me time. Okay. Oh, we're fully healed. Oh, because we leveled. We leveled. I remember. I'll need to buy another 1-up stream. Hey. Stop that. Okay. Then he's here, right? And then we fight him. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. Hi. I got your P. Hey, Slick. Time to cancel your magazine subscriptions. You're getting a raise. First, please amuse me with one more guess. It really gives me joy to watch you squirm in futility as you try to guess my name. So, hit me one more time. Okay. Here we go. Whoops. There we go. Yeah. What? What did you just say? It can't be. No, 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 no. Why? Ha 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 ha. I'm feeling faint. And then he dies. Bye. I love him. Now it's our turn. Let's get your name and body back. Where would he go to hide? He would go to his people, right? Oh, let me get a 1-up stream in the store. Since we're like close by anyway. I'm gonna roll, get there a little faster. Joker Gaming? Okay. Is a French dude still here? Oh, he is. That'll be 40 coins for the life shroom. That's okay. Thank you. I love everything about Dupless. He's just funny. He's cute. He's funny. Everything you could want in a guy. French? He's not French, fortunately. Thank goodness. I would be so sad for women everywhere. Okay. Buzz. Okay. 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 Well. A dubious little guy. Creature. In the butt. Well, I was kind of hoping that would like kill him, you know. Oh, they're gonna hypercharge. That's okay. Doesn't do any damage. Okay. There we go. Got my stylish. Got my swag on. Okay. I have no idea where her stylish time is. I don't know where that window is at. I've tried pressing it like everywhere, I feel like. True. These do anything? Yeah. Well, worth a shot. Oh, wrong way. True. I was looking up at the. Oh, hi. Hello. Yes. Hi. Tried to get around him. Okay. What can I even do? I can do clock out. Wait, I think that could be something. How many turns? It's 2 turns, right? The horny daisy? Yeah. True. Maybe I just kill this one. And I hope that the other ones do like hypercharge, but don't get to like attack. Because I could just veil, like if they get their charge, right? I could just veil. Okay, hypercharge. Hypercharge. Okay. That one died of the burn. I think maybe I power balance the back one. Actually just shadow punch the front one, and I think they both die. Or what is it? Shade Fist. Same thing. It's just shadow punch. Come on. Oh. Okay. Wow. I just parried it anyway, so that's okay. Froggy! The frogs. Okay. I'm gonna like roll into one right here, right? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. The turn speed on it's not great. Okay. That's fair. I could veil to skip the hyper? Yeah, I know. But that's not as cool. Ooh, yes. I don't think the Earth Tremor kills. Find out, cause maybe clock out. Do clock out. I just want them to not I want them to not like I want them to not do their song. Oh, it didn't even hit the fucking Yeezys. Yeah. Well, save state there in case they like status lock me. We get to see Viv Vale. Well, we get to see her Vale in the overworld. Yes, I think if you block it, I think it doesn't put you to sleep. But the window on the block is weird. I have no idea where that stylish is. I think every move does have a stylish though. Okay. Oh, it made me. Fair. It kicked me right out of there and made me come out of paper form. Okay. Okay. Her little like hovering noise. Yeah. What's my health at? Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. Well, let me check my. We're gonna do a boss fight here. Let me check my badge. Everything looking good. Close call, Power Binder. Don't need that in a boss. R plus. Not that. Rush P. So I could put on like 2 extra. We're getting rid of Power Smash. P. Or Mega Rush P. Let's see. Then I'd have 5 points. I could put on the defense one. If I took Close Call off too, I could also put on the second Power Plus and just kind of plow through it. Damage shot. Damage 1. Oh. Her noises are nice. Yeah, I like her. Yeah. Let's try that. Try 2 power. And see like what that. I think I have to go this way. Right? I think he went back to his room. Sometimes you gotta go hide in your room. Ooh, dinner time? I hope you have a nice dinner. Oh, I need to hit it. There we go. I love when she's tall. I like when she's like super tall. If you like fall off a cliff and her little tail is like going all the way to the ceiling. My favorite. You guys have like a stained glass self-portrait? I need to get one. Can I roll up these? Gross. it gonna turn too slow to like actually roll? It is. Oh, but I can like kind of reset it by hopping. I think that was probably like the exact same speed or maybe a little slower. Hey, you again, Ace. Like, you're pretty stubborn to follow me all the way here. Fine, fine. I see. I get it. Let's just put an end to this, shall we? Alright, kids. Put on your fighting gloves. Woohoo! It's me! Your thing, Mario. We're right there with you. This creep couldn't take us on his own, so he teamed up with a Shadow Siren. Well, we certainly won't be letting him do anything to our little Mario. The stained glass pic of you being crucified and also being slowly spun over a campfire. Wow, I need to get one like that. Can we match? Can we match? You're gonna taste the pain Gonzalez style, Shadow Guy. Very good, my loyal ones. How dare this nameless nobody challenge the great Mario? You'll do that to me? Thank you. Mario? Wario? Mario? Guy who stole your name and body is Mario? That means you're Mario? Yeah. Can't believe it. All this time I was helping Mario. I feel like an idiot. What's going on here, huh? Fight with your girlfriend? Well, don't expect any sympathy from us, ghoulies. Okay. Yuck, 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 yuck. Hey, your friends ditch you because you don't have the charisma of me, Super Mario. Oh, because you don't have the charisma of me, Super Mario. True. So, like, I'm thinking... Yeah, let me see how much damage this does. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. That window's not the same as a regular Goomba. Okay. Mario, don't let your guard down, okay? Out of this. I parried that. I'm sorry, sis. This Mario is the only person who's ever been kind to me. Vivian's my girlfriend? Apparently. Mario, I'm fighting by your side from now on. Hell yeah. I've made my choice, and I'm not turning back. Whoa. Based? Okay. Is he dead? No. Why? How? Yeah, I think he's just dead. She didn't actually get to... But that's okay. She wanted to help. Eek! Mario! There he is. Yeah, I like him. Huh? Yahoo! Rats. Killjoys. So shocked. So shocked. Embarrassed. What? He ran away. I mean, wait. Just what the heck is going on here? That wasn't the real Mario? Did we get shell-winked? How could I ever mistake my dear Mario for another? Oh, silly Flurry. So who's this girl, huh? Isn't she one of the Shadow Sirens you guys mentioned? Why would Gonzalez pair up with one of those creeps? Well, shell-winked? Hammer. Sometimes you get shell-winked, like the hit movie Shell-winked. You guys ever watch Hoodwinked movie? Oh, Mario, thanks for sticking up for me. Well, thanks to her, I guess you came through this okay. No sweat, right? Listen, Mario, sorry about earlier. I'd be happy to travel with you if you'll have me. Ian has really joined your party now. Cool. This is for you. Thanks. Helpful. You got a crystal star. Your star power is now 5, and Mario learned the special move Art Attack. Wow, just like Art Fight. Isn't that awesome? Sponsored. You're purple. You're purple. Mario defeated the rogue who had stolen his name and appearance. Now Mario has 4 crystal stars. That leaves a mere 3 more to find. And that means his quest to collect all the crystal stars is more than half over. Now Mario heads off towards his next adventure with his new friend, Vivian. What about Beldum and Marilyn? And what became of the doppelganger Dupless? You're purple? You're purple. In some places. You're always saying you're purple. You say it every day. You tell me every day when you wake up, you tell me. You're like, hey, I'm purple. Vivian is so very late. Where has that scatterbrain been all this time? Yeah. There he goes. He's crying. Are you sure about this? Speak up, X-Naught. Yes, sir, quite sure. I poured over all our research of the 1,000-year door, and it appears the stealing power has definitely been weakening, as Beldum said. Finally, the treasure of legend, the ancient power of darkness will soon be ours. Listen and listen well. Keep giving the Crystal Star search top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario, that meddling scum. Got it, sir. Soon I will have the power that has slept for a millennium, so very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now. All will kneel before the X-Naught regime. And then I, Grotus, will build a new world. A perfect, ideal world, yes. A world made by me, about me, and for me. Gak, 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 gak. He's always doing that. He's always going gak, 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 and then playing an ad for Gak. Got a big head. Heck. Call me? What shall I do today? Will it be dancing, perhaps? Disguising? Will I sing a song or something? I am conflicted. Huh? Oh, I can't wait for the... What's the next naked quest? The next Peach Gets Naked adventure. What's wrong, Tech? You don't seem yourself. Which is more important? Carrying out an order or protecting a critical person? I exist for the purpose of a certain person. I wish to exist for the purpose of another. I do not know what to do, really. You eat Gak? Wow. Impressive. What do you mean? No, never mind. Please forget my musings. I do not know why, but it makes me feel unpleasant if I make you worry. Well, in any case, let's have a quiz. Oh, cool. Quiz? That's right, Princess Peach. Please answer the questions that I am about to ask you. If you can answer 5 questions, you may use the communicator as usual. What's with you all of a sudden, huh? Now, the first question. What will happen if you collect 7 crystal stars? Incorrect. Please start again from the beginning. Now the first question. What will happen if you collect 7 crystal stars? Incorrect. Please start again from the beginning. So you have to start over. Okay, I guess I'll just get it right then. Correct. Now the second question. What is the goal of Grotus, leader of the X-Naughts? Correct. Now the third question. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door? Heck, this? Princess, please answer. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door? 100 million coins, an extremely rare badge, a 1,000-year-old demon soul. Correct. Now, the fourth question. Wait, so the demon was 0 years old last time? Because it's been 1,000 years. What does Sir Grotus wish to do with this ancient demon's soul? Cherish it always. Bring the demon back to life. Okay, correct. Now, the fifth question. What is required to seal up the demon again? Crystal stars. Correct. You have correctly answered all 5 questions. Now you may use the communicator. Hang out with it, yeah. Is it okay for you to tell me such things? Please input the message you wish to send. Okay. No naked this time. Okay, I'm done. Could you send it? Message has been sent. Okay. That's all for now. Please go back to the room. Tech. Thank you. You're still a weird computer tech. Good night, Princess Peach. Oh wait, did I do that one already? I might have. Oh, that's okay. Sometimes I forget, and you get 2 for 1. A little real life RNG. Oh, Bowser level. My lord, I've received reports of a great secret in the floating town of Glitzville. Let's ride the cheap blimp there. Come now. You could just fly there, couldn't you? There, 2 tickets. 1 great and evil king and 1 sweet young thing. Good gravy. But Bowser, the evil king, and a deluded old hag? Life's too short. You love Bowser. What did he just say? Hey, come back here, you impudent little cheapskate. Oh, you get it? Because he's a cheap. You get it? Because they spelled it like cheap, like the fish. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lunar Symphonia. Hello. Thank you. Hey, I'm talking to myself. Where'd Lord Bowser go? Hey, I'm walking over here. Yeah, okay, they could just fly there. I don't have to... Forget that wimpy blimpy. I'll be writing this, baby. I snuck into Glitzville once before, so I know the way. No problemo. You go easy on your old limbs and take the slow ride on the blimp, Grandma. It'd be so rude. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope you're having a good one too. Nice to meet you. Wait, Lord Bowser, please. Aw, now my special dirigible deluxe brown bag hammy lunch will go to waste. Okay. A lot of words that were like kind of hard to read. A lot of like similar looking characters in that one. Okay. Huh? That don't sound good. What's that warning light? Oh, okay. I didn't get to press A on that one. Arg! Well, Bowser dies. That's the end of his story. He's eaten. A lot of fish. Oh, just kidding. He's alive. Oh, water level. Oh, I can swim? Okay. This is kind of just like Flappy Bird if you think about it. That damages me? That's crazy. What are these controls? What is any of this? Okay. Hello. I don't know that I'm a fan of the water physics in this one. So like when you breathe your fire, you're like locked in place. It doesn't necessarily turn like the way that you tell it every time either. Hi. And then it's like, have this attack, but like it's so slow. And all the movement is like slow as hell. Okay. There we go. Now we just get to goodness. What am I getting hit? Okay, there we go. I was like stuck on that. Okay. That's the end of the level, isn't it? Yeah. Need to do this. Okay. I didn't know I had ground pound. Okay. It's way better on land. Way better on land. The water is like, I don't know anyone that swims that stuff. He's like leisurely floating. Super Paper Mario? Yeah, I plan to play that one eventually. Ack, oog, achoo! That was terrible. I gotta get in shape. Yeah, you do. You're swimming so slow. Who's? Wow, it's Bowser, the Koopa King. Oh, you know, somebody help. That's what they sound like. Oh, she's a fan of Rock Hawk. Yeah, bless you, Bowser. Bowser. He'll eat us. There you are, Lord Bowser. What are you doing here? I've been looking all over. If I may ask, where have you been, your sogginess? Swimming. Really neat. As for me, Glitzville was fantastic. The fights were so cool. I was overcome. Why, even at my age, I was shaking what my mama gave me. And then the hot dogs. Oh my gracious. Yummerly. You have fun too? Rah. Your sogginess. Your horridness. Lord Bowser, is that a no? He's grumpy. It was terrible. You hear me? I swallowed a dang blooper. I wanted to have fun, but forget it. It's over. Go get me some solid info on Princess Peach and the Crystal Stars now. You need to get the Crystal Stars now. Your shit-lippedness. We're on it. Your dicklessness. On the double. Thank you. Thought he threw up for a second? Well, with these writers, you never know. I can't believe it was a fake Mario all that time. We were all fooled. I'm so sorry, Mario. After all you've done for our town, did we hurt your feelings? Yes. Well, alright. It's okay to be in touch with your feelings. I wasn't expecting that. That's kind of funny. So then, hold on, I need a drink now. You brought a shining ray of light to our dim little town. Twilight Town thanks you. He was like, the way he was so like awkward about it was really, that was pretty good. Hey Mario, we need to get back to Roadport, right? Let's go. Please come back to visit anytime you like. Well, no promises. I don't know if there's anything to do here. You know? I forget when we get Miss Mouse. Maybe I'll check. Maybe I'll check if Mouse yet. I think we have to go back to Koopa place. Oh, I got an email. My goodness, Mario. Would that be an email from Princess Peach? I love your scan lines. It's a cool feature. My dear Mario, I've finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It's the spirit of a demon. The Xnots plan to revive this 1,000-year-old monster and use its power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars so they can open the 1,000-year door. They'll find this demon's spirit, but the only thing that can keep it locked away is the stars themselves. You must not let them get the crystal stars. Please, Mario, you must put a stop to their horrible plan. Peach. An ancient demon spirit? Oh, it's crazy. Oh, I need the other hammer. Stone. Mario can't do. That's true. Okay. Wow, true. Well, at least we got something out of it. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick be right back because we're like on a new chapter now. Seems like as good a spot as any to like get another drink. I'll be right back. I hope you guys all have a... Right back? you want to see my face? Okay. Okay. I'll go back to normal colors. Or, well, let me look if there's any colors I want to do. Let's see. Okay. Also, I'm back. Hi. Good. Hope you guys all had a good break. Love this song. I love every song in this game. I'm like always saying that when I play this game, but check it out. I can be any color. Just kidding. I apparently can't. Okay. Well, I did hue shift. It didn't do anything. So never mind. Oh, it's because I'm at 0 saturation. Right. That's probably. Oh, and I'm at no contrast. Okay. This is the same color. Ooh, look at this. Like this. Ooh, this was fun. Dude, what can I do with it? I think it looks better. Maybe like a little bit of glow. Okay. What's it look like at full contrast? Ooh, okay. A little too jarring, Okay, yeah, I think like right here is good. Oh, saturating it makes it blue. Oh, that's funny. Like 3 picture. Okay. Yeah, I think right here is good. I think this is good. You love this red? Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. I look like I suck blood in hell. That's because I do. Ooh, thanks for the shrimps. Thank you for the shrimps, man. Okay. How refreshing. Life feels so simple when I'm near flowers. Who knows why? Maybe I'm just tired. Aren't we all just tired? Everyone tired? Oh, I'm gonna open up a little Coca-Cola. Be careful. Okay, there you go. Just a little heads up. Coke Gaming. Sponsored by Coke Gamer. Sponsored. Hey, Mr. Contact Smusher, listen to this. I got the lowdown on a book that can turn anyone into a master chef. I went to the Trouble Center in the east part of town and recruited someone to find it. If you like helping folks out, you ought to swing by there. I'll reward you. So anyway, did you need me to cook something for you, Dr. Bumblefoot? No. Oh, what a complete letdown. I thought I could put my skills to the test. I guess I have to go pick up the quest. I already have his book, though. It's a shame that I can't just give it to him, you know? I like my eyes. Like this. Red eyes. I wish I could find that YouTube video that is like evil Konata. And she's normal color Konata, right? But then it like changes and she has like black hair and red eyes. Because I love that video. I wish I could find it again. I can never find it. Searching evil Konata doesn't bring it up, sadly. If you plan on using our services, I can explain them for you first. Need an explanation? No. I see, then get out of here. Hey. I don't need an explanation. I don't. Okay. He forces you to take one. I'm not reading all this shit. Okay, alright, fine. I'll spell it out for you. Listen up. Okay. Scarf. Need a key. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, elusive badge. This is it, right? I'm after an elusive badge. I must explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zest's house in Rogueport Square. Poster is... This may be dangerous. Want to take on this trouble? Do it and do it right. Oh, let me get the... I think you can take on 2 at a time, right? Speaking legendary book. Oh, never mind. You can't do two at a time. You like my eyes too? Thanks. I like your eyes. Okay, let's I think to get up there, right, I think you have to go through the inn. Go up to the second floor of the inn. Round. Did I save? I don't know if I saved. Save again. Creepus nada. Creepy pasta. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, Master Mario. Haven't you found the princess yet? I certainly hope she didn't meet this syndicate I'm hearing of. Please don't waste another moment. You must find the princess. You must. Okay, I will. Hey, is there anything back here? These star pieces? No? Okay. Sad. Hey, what's up? Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fella like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair. Of that much, I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one has to use the wind. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? Okay. Hey, I'm gonna get that star piece. These have probably been here the whole time and I just haven't done that. Close call. When Mario's in danger, call his enemies to miss. Yeah, sure, I'll buy another one of those. Why not? FP drain. Drop Mario's attack power by 1, but regain 1 FP per attack. That's okay. Execute superbly to make enemies sleepy. Ice Smash. Half Stomp. I'm gonna take an Ice Smash. Because then I'll have 2 of them. And I know we're like coming up on a chapter that's gonna have a bunch of fire enemies. Like not too long from now. I think that's good. Hi, a big welcome to you. Welcome to the lovely house of badges. Welcome. So, what can I do for you? What are you buying? Salad. Tornado jump. Do we need any to do any of these that I just like genuinely don't want? Really automatic this probably. I'm never gonna use that. Give me 75 coins. Thank you. Okay. What are you buying? What are you selling? Okay. Is there anything else? Like, if you walk off like the back of the list, is there anything? No? Yeah, I gotta go to yeah, this ferry. That. Thankfully, there's a shortcut. Hey, do I have enough of these to upgrade Vivian? Hey, you. Did I power up this partner? Yeah. Zibby. Zooby. You can't skip it. It's unskippable cutscene. Oh, I like when she glitters. I like when she's happy. You may go. Thanks. Stooby. Dooby dooby doo. If I go in there, he's gonna talk to me, right? He's gonna talk to me. Not even anything in the trash bin. I wanted the Dupliss card. I guess we fight him again later. That's why there isn't. Okay. Here's our little scan line. Loves to have those. Oops. Alright. Shortcut. I think it's just this first one. It goes to Petal Meadows. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna Yoshi just to kind of get there. Okay. It's like, it's so slightly faster. Nonetheless. Wait, is it this way or is it the other way? I thought it was back this way, right? The other way is like the Thwomp Fortress, right? Oh, brother. Can't y'all just give up? Oh, dude, maybe I need to change my... Give Yoshi enough damage to hit a boss. I don't know if we fight a boss here. I don't remember. I don't think we do. I think some of these do have like a mini boss associated. Okay. You can make that. I think it's possible. Did it do anything for you? Let you go. Huh? I wish these guys would all stop. They'd just leave me alone. I'm too high level for them. I think they should explode on contact. True. There we go. Okay. Bonk. What is that? Oh. Yeah, no. I thought it was like a little, I thought it was a mouse. It's like a game where you like whack the mice, right? What is it? Like whack-a-mole, but... Although I think the mice in that... Get it at a Chuck E. Cheese. Nah. That's right. Whack-a-mice, yeah. I think it was just one of those ones where they made it mice themed. Do I need to do this? I have to just look for it, don't I? You have to just look for it. That's that. That's true. Okay. So I don't need to mess with that switch any. I just need to, yes. What is this? What's this one do? I think I don't even need that, like, at all. I think I just... I just do that. Right? Yeah, okay. I need to switch machine. Okay. Here we go. There we go. New dice here? What is that? Is this flurry? No. Nothing. Sometimes it's just nothing. There, I do see those two like concrete blocks, so I guess I do have to like come back here after getting the Ultra Hammer. Okay. It'll probably be at the top, right, in the treasure room. Which I don't remember where that was. But you guys let me know. I'm close. Or you guys all have the game fact. Get the game fact. So you just let me know. Ooh. Tried it. Okay. Low elevator, huh? Like, can I just kill you? Okay. 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 So it's probably here, right? Because this is the treasure room. Maybe it's this like panel back here. Oh, okay. This. Is there like text? Can I view like the request again? Journal. Okay. I'll give it a couple more looks. At the other place it would be in Hooktail's room. So I'll give it a couple looks. If it's not there, I'll just kind of look up where it is. But I've kind of like, you know, walk. Okay. Okay. Oh, excuse me. The wrong button. Just trying to Coops real quick. Oh goodness. Okay, let's throw this back one. Got a mushroom. Okay. What? Okay. You say so, if you insist. What is this? Decrease the damage I take. Okay. It sure did. I don't think I would have taken any of that. Because these guys are under leveled. And there's a minimum of one. You have to take at least damage, right? Or it has to try to deal at least one. Oh, I guess I don't do this yet, right? Okay. How about up here? Anything? There is the airplane thing. I remember doing this with my keyboard, like, or my controller. Drifting me. Every single time I would... Every single time I try to walk on that, it would like knock me right off. Drift up and down. I think it usually drifted up. This controller costs like $5 more and I haven't had a yet. Here we go. This is at least on the way to Hill. Do you know when Mario's getting on the Yoshi, the little hop that he does can actually count as the that starts combat. Game has a lot of little things like. What is this? Here, anything? Well, let's see. Let's see what we do. Hopefully it's in here. Oh? Okay. Well, okay. That is well hidden, I suppose. Attack FX B. Badge Miss Miles is looking for it to get to her. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, it's gotta be in that badge room or in Hooktails, because those are like the only two rooms that like really stood out. And so if it's not in there, you have to kind of just comb the entire place, which isn't like super fun. Especially for something that doesn't actually like matter. I mean, you get Miss Mouse off it, right? But the badge itself, like, doesn't actually do anything. They didn't change their sound effect. If did like get it. Doesn't hurt. Okay. I was stuck on that corner while I was taking a sip, but Yuma didn't get to me. I wish I could just jump off the side of this like bridge and just kind of float down there. I am paper after all. What are we doing here? Okay. 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 I don't know why that's not. I don't know why that wasn't parrying. Yeah, maybe I'll put the power boost back on so she can actually like do something. He just doesn't do it. He hits for 0 without it. Okay. Power block is pretty worthless. Let me change my badge. R plus B. The partner attacks aren't that. I mean, Yoshi one solid like what, 8 points damage, something like that. Oh no, not that much. It's probably like it's 5 or 6, right? Or maybe 7. It's not bad for this game. Can I just like fly back? Can they add one for me? Okay, can I like hop? Worst case scenario, I can like drop right there. I'll just do that. This is gonna take me like higher up. Okay. Yeah, that's like way better. Okay. Okay. That way I don't have to do as many like the switch puzzle. I'm gonna walk. Sometimes Mario just walks right through the series of puzzles. I'm gonna see if I can make it. No, too much. I swear you could. I swear you could. Because there's when you do it on task, you can actually like gain height. by just like tilting it really, really fast, like probably faster and more precisely than a human could. It's fun to try it. Close to I got it, it was like... Okay. Isn't there a badge that like when you bump into low level energies they just explode? Maybe I need to get that. I'm saving here, I don't want to walk through all that shit again. Over here, on the next screen. Oh, I did. Was there anything in that garden back there? Okay, you can't get back. There's like white leaves in the background, or like flower petals. Like, it looked like it might be an item. Okay. And then we go back to Miss Mouse, right? She's probably just in... I think it's so weird that you can't just like go through the pipe on Yoshi. I wonder if they had like some kind of bug with it. So they just like disabled it. Okay. Oh, let's talk to Luigi again. Well, I headed to Circuit Break Island and got me a marvelous compass piece. You'll give me a bug? Thanks, I hope it's Mothwa. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty nuts, bro. Wanna hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Ooh, a beetle? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, sounds good to me. Which part of my story do you want to hear, bro? Well, like I said, it's a really long story. But here goes. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard this incredible racket. We soon found out that they hold kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, they were holding the awards ceremony. Alright, my like hair is in my eye. I'm trying to put it, hold on. I'm trying to put it under my headphones. There we go. I couldn't believe my eyes. Right there on the trophy they give to the winner, it was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed dead away. I decided right then and there that the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in kart races before. Oh, that's epic. That's an epic, like, reference, you know? So I thought I'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The karts were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out of there pronto. These drivers were crazed. But I worked up my courage and signed up anyway. And my race day finally came. I got one of the best karts, the Big Green 01. I took my position at the start line. The light went green, I stomped the accelerator, and something bad happened. I was in reverse. The Big Green 01 went rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut me off mid-scream. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All the other karts crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got in gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took the piece off of my trophy and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me toward Jazzafraz Town in the east. Then I heard that voice. Princess Eclair's voice echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess. Random words would form poetry if spoken by your voice. I will most definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Eclair. Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after that, I got back on my boat and came back here to Rogueport, and that's what's been up with me. Well, thank you. Thanks for telling me. You want to hear what I've been up to? Just come find me, okay? I'll be around. Okay. Oh, there's Flavia. Oh, what are you doing? Picking up on a person as he sings most jovially? Who, me, you ask about? Ah, I'm called Flavio. I am, how you say, a trader. The richest man in Rogueport. Hi. Yeah, I don't feel like reading the mean dialogue. That's Pac-Man? Who? That was Luigi. That face. Does it mean you found the badge? Flavorio? He doesn't look like Pac-Man. Well, this is certainly the badge that I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Now, my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. I have to apologize, but I knew you would find it, my handsome cheese hunk. You may have even more badge finding skills than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Because I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? About that reward, let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. Now let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, she has a Bo's slap, right? Right. Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm replying on Twitter. Okay. Press X and Miss Mouse will sniff out any items or objects hidden nearby. Hiss? Where? Oh, for Miss Mouse? Yeah. There doesn't seem to be anything in this area, dearie. When you press X, I'll sniff around and tell you if there are any items nearby. There's something right near here, sweetie. If there's something nearby, I'll let you know like I did just now. Thanks. In battle, I can attack enemies with my Love Slap. I can also help you out by using my Kiss Thief move to steal enemy items. You solved the trouble. Whoa, thanks. There should be something somewhere nearby. It's one of these, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, I already had that. Oh, it's this treasure right there. That's true. Okay, so do I need to talk to Professor Frankly first? I don't actually. So we like found out like what's up, right? What? Another terrifying email from Princess Peach. Are you sure it wasn't spam? I've confirmed some rather stunning things too, to say the least. Before we speak though, take the crystal star to the 1,000-year door, okay? Yeah, true. I'll do that. I'm gonna go from the east side of town. Or sorry, west. You love her Naruto run? Yeah, she's a big anime. Okay. What? It's like right here, right? Yeah. And then I think I fall down. Right? And it's... No, it's the down pipe. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, because I think if I go down, right? No, wait, that's the shortcut. There we go. To make sure I didn't hit that little dweeb. And then I go down from here, right? And then it's the pit. And then I go to the right. Door. I think that's what it is. Yeah. The pit. Okay. We did it, Reddit. Only 3 more to go. This game's pretty long, actually. I mean, like, it's good. But, like, we're basically at the halfway point now, right? Because I think the last 3 chapters are, like, longer. I know chapter 7 is real long. And I think the train one is pretty long, too. Oh, and this island's pretty long, too, yeah. So I think those last 3 chapters... So we're really only, like, halfway through the game. Even though we've got 5 of the stars. Okay. Quick, let's cruise up to the professor's office. I have to tell that guy about the princess's email. Yeah, we already did, actually. I don't know if you remember. But, like, we did. But what? That was written in Princess Peach's email? The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon? And those fiends want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it? How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. Well, come on, give it up, Prof. What did you find out? This is rather long, so you'd best listen well. Are all of you ready? And you there, in front of the TV, you listen up too. Someone pile drive your head or what? I don't see any TV here, nutjob. Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details, just listen. The Great Cataclysm that I read about in that book may well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood on this very area. It also says that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by this monster, and that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes. Only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its spirit could not be eradicated. So, the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon, and they cast the evil beast into the depths of a vast maze and sealed the exit. From this, I gather that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So, if they're all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good. Okay, then isn't it possible we shouldn't gather these crystal stars? Even if we do find them all, someone could just steal them all and revive that monster. Maybe we ought to just stomp the heck out of them and throw the pieces away. You want to be the demon? You can be. You want me to come let you out of your room? That was my first thought too, but further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the Thousand-Year Door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So, once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And, unfortunately, this year may be the 1,000th year. Bad luck, huh? The fact that those goons want the stars now, may be coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X-Nauts fail. Wow, let's roll then. We gotta get the rest of those crystal stars. Where's the next one at? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keelhaul Key. Keelhaul Key? I'm none too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salt's down by the harbor no more. Head there first. Okay, I will. Sea salt's down by the harbor. Got it. That's this way. Where we started the game. Oh! The cookbook. Let me get that real quick before I forget again. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. Alright. Got the weird door. I want you to go find a legendary cookbook for me. It's in a pretty scary place, so there's no way an old gal like me could get it alone. Please come to my house in Rogueport Square for details. Okay, I've got it right. I've got it already. Gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. I like the way that it like picks that up on the subtitles. I gotta go get it. Fun. Hey, you took on my trouble? Well, it's really important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Ages ago, there was this great legendary chef named Maitre Delish. Rumor has it you instantly become a better chef by reading his book. Unfortunately, it's an old book that's hard to find. Stores don't carry it. But I recently heard that someone who used to live in the Creepy Steeple had a copy. There are many secret rooms in Creepy Steeple, so it's moldering there somewhere. I just have to get my hands on that book and read it. Help me out, Stumblebum. So then, want me to cook something for you, Clumsy Crush-a-Lot? Oh, what a complete letdown. I thought I could put my skills to the test. Find that cookbook? You're dead. Ah! That's it. That's the book by Maitre Delish. Give it here, quick. Ah, I see. Aha, he's a speaker. See? Think. Doodly-doo-da. True. I've got it now. Just glaze a mushroom with honey syrup for a yummy honey shroom. Brilliant. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. That's some book. Talk about effective. Thanks, Mr. Staggers. Take this as your reward. Or I could have given you a reward, but you have too much stuff. I'll just leave it here, so grab it whenever. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients, so just ask me anytime. I'm really going to put my soul into it and cook with a vengeance from this day on. Okay, so I think I have a ultra spoon and a jam and jelly. And I believe you can make a jam and ultra. What was she making before that only used 1? Well, she somehow made like a mushroom stir fry with just mushroom. I'm gonna mix these up for you, so just wait a sec. Okay. Oh, welcome back. Hello. See you. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not entirely sure you'll like this. Alright, go on. Take it, Stompy. Oh, Jelly Ultra? I thought it was called Jammin' Ultra. Oh well. Anytime you feel like it, feel free to bring me stuff to cook with, okay? I will. What else do I have? Okay. Need... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cheat code a little here. 1,000-year door recipe. I want to know what this leaf does. That's all. Yeah, what does the leaf do? Tell me what the leaf does. Under some like random. Golden leaf. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, got it. Okay. I'm gonna do this. You had to shower because you were stinky? Oh, you're still stinky with us, so. Well, that's good. I love to shower. I need to get a computer that looks at me when I shower in this game. I think it'd be just like Princess Peach. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not sure. Yeah, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Room roast. Hey, that's not what the fucking wiki said. Lying. 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 They lied to me. Not what I was supposed to make. The blue ones, man. Oh, only in Japan that it does that. Weird. Okay. In the Japanese version, that would have given me a 1-up. Sure. I need to what? Oh, I need to get a computer that stares at me when I shower, like from the like in this game. You know? No matter how much I work, life never gets any easier for me, you know what I mean? Gotta be a way to go poof and get rich. You know, poof. So British. Do I need help with this? I mean... Sure? I'm gonna poop his rod, UK style. Okay. Oh. Mariah fella. See the ship dock there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He don't sail too often, though. Mostly he hangs out at Podley's joint on the plaza. Got it. Got it. Oh, thank you for the $100,000. Wow. I'm gonna buy so much stuff. Wow. Oh yeah. I'm talking. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Money? Money, you say, ah? Yes, there's nothing like a grapefruit covered in... Ah, no! Foolish Flavio, not honey, you silly man. You meant was money. Ah, but if it's money I need, I may be in good shape because I'm filthy rich. Wait, hold the horses. A great idea has struck. Oh, yeah, I'll have some. I don't drink coffee, but I would take like one sip to be polite. Now that I am thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure. That just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Wow. He's gonna go looking for One Piece. Here's how the story goes, there's no doubt. Or what is it? No, here's how the story goes. We found out about a treasure in the Grand Line, there's no doubt. There we go. You not know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure hidden on Keelhaul Key? Ah, wow. Tales say that the Pirate King, Cortez, hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot, but not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keelhaul Key. Yo ho! But that will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the seven seas. What is that you're saying? You are also looking for a treasure here in Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No, 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 no. And what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean, show me. You're having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. You swine. You mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful, awful man. Well, now I'm confused. You're looking for these things known as the crystal stars? But now that I'm thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash? Yes, that would be... Ah, stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business will suggest. This must be fate at work. Flavio should go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ah, ha 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 ha. You unfortunate, foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Ah, danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Into the harbor right away. I just noticed this drawing on this like thing of beer back here. Can y'all see this? Can I make this bigger? Hold on. Can I show you guys this? Look at this. See that? It's a guy, yeah, it's some kind of guy. Ow. This is the type of noise. Ow. This is the type of noise, dude. Ow. You know? I just wanted to show you guys that. Let me put it back normal. There we go. I just thought that art looks so funny. It really does. Funny. I wonder who drew that. I wonder if it was one of like the... I mean, obviously someone that worked on the game, right? But like, I wonder if it was one of their like kids or something. This does kind of look like something a kid would draw, right? I mean, like, no offense. It just had that kind of vibe. Not like a bad thing. But I think that kind of stuff is cute. Okay, right, we need to go to the harbor, right? I think, because I need to get Aubrey, right? Oh, hey, what's up? Pleased to meet, your acquaintance. Ha 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 ha. Did you say anything else? Ah, yes. So it is you, ah? Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. It's a fine vessel, no? It's the SS Flavion. Isn't that the Death Grip song? The queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance. None can compare to her. Ah, behold, the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? She's not just a beauty, she's a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes? Did you speak? Yes, 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 of course. The problem that is sprung. I had completely forgotten about it. SS Flavion, she bewitches me. It's chased by a bear, yeah. Yeah, I need to get chased by a bear on stream, I think. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is, how you say, a pickle. Whoa, like from Rick and Morty. Oi, Flavio. Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve our problem, then spit it out already. Well, sir, I've heard talk of a fame, a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Barbary, a salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas as of late. You'll chase me? Oh, thank you. Awesome, boom. Problem solved. Let's scout out this Barbary fellow and get him on board. That's what I was saying. I already knew that. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? Like... The guy said I'm on board, but he's actually not on board. Then it is decided. We must find this Barbary and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Okay. I'm gonna save so I don't have to do that dialogue again. So long. And there's a British voice. Difficult. Okay. Barbary's like, he's like over here, right? In that locked door, isn't he? And he's like, oh, my wife, my freaking wife. My wife. Freaking wife. Hey. The other day I saw this guy jumping from roof to roof. Man, he was so dashing. You know, actually, he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys. Well, thanks for, like, the advice. Anyway. Can't make that. Tried to make it through the door, man. Couldn't make it. Fuck. Okay. Is there any, brew? Okay. I blasted damn wife. He hates his wife so much. No, I think his wife's like dead or something, right? That's what it is. I know he just talks about his wife so much. Either hates her or loves her. One of the two. Hard to say with straight people. Hey. Good afternoon to you, sir. I'm called Grifty, the traveling minstrel. I spend my days here in leisure spinning tales that spin the senses. I know but a few of the stories that surround the town of Rogueport. If you like, I can share them with you, but it'll require just a few coins. Is there a tale you want to hear? These are the tales I can tell you now. That's okay. If ever there is a tale you wish to hear, just ask. Okay. Can I actually go like, does that work actually? Or does it hover me down? Oh, it does hover me down. Okay. Wondering. There we go. Imaginary wife guy. Or she's not real. Yeah. What do you blokes want? Nothing? See ya. Eek. Just kidding. We actually do want. You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. Now, away with you. Seek Admiral Bobbery? You're Admiral Bobbery, dingus. Stop lying. What do I need to do? Alright, hold on. Is there like something back here? Maybe? I need to steal some of his shit. Mess up his house, maybe? No, he's not. He didn't forget. He's just lying. Clicks. I'll just go back to Flavia and be like, yeah, sorry, there's no Bobbery. And no one's ever heard of him. Sorry. Can't go like toward the camera. Found someone who matches Bobbery's description but claims he is not him. Strange. I would ask someone who is knowledgeable about the neighborhood about this. Okay. Who's knowledgeable about the neighborhood? Frankly, the little thief guys. What are they called? The word Gustus. Be those guys. Maybe I just ask every single person? When I've got a question about something, I tend to ask that Frankly guy. He's an important professor, so he knows lots of junk. If you ever need help with anything, you should ask that guy, definitely. Okay. Sure. Hey. Bobbery. That old sea dog lives in the east side house right next door. They say he was a great and important sailor long ago. Okay. Hi. Admiral Bobbery, I haven't the faintest idea, etc. Drop the act, Super Stash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. Rumpf, what poppycock. Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? So your ship needs a navigator and you want me to do the job, hmm? So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea, nevermore. But that's just not cool. You want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You want to see me beg? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keelhaul Key. Awfully sorry, dear boy, but when I say no, what I mean is no. No. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. Away with you. Okay. Kills him. Hey, you got any, like, stuff? There's, like, a room back here, right? Like, it seems like I would get an item here. What's the next move, Chief? This salty dude is going nowhere fast. I can't figure this guy out. What's his beef with the ocean anyway? You know what we ought to do? Go find someone who knows what this dude's deal is. Hi. Frankly, do you know? No. No. Admiral Bobbery won't go to the sea. That's a setback. I don't know the man myself, so I don't know what to tell you, unfortunately. But I'd be willing to bet that Podley knows a thing or two. He works at the Inn's Cafe. Thanks. Okay. Go talk to Podley. You say Bobbery won't go to sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want him out an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you, if you really want me to. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Uh-oh. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus? A passing cold? No one knew. But it soon turned serious. Bobbery, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. I were not at sea, I could have nursed her back to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. Gee, what a downer. I guess that's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You all know his tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to the sea? Yeah. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. The letter Scarlet wrote to Bobbery on her deathbed. On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. When I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery. And Podley, thanks a ton. We'll deliver this thing. You feel better, okay? Let's roll, Gonzalez. Well, kind of weird though, right? Like, kind of weird to just be like, yeah, well, I'm just gonna hang on to this. My letter now. She actually wrote it to me. She really wanted me to have it. Right? Like, I don't know. What is there to be afraid of? You don't know what's in the letter. What is it? It doesn't have anything to do with you. What? Oh, by Blabberton's beard. Not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Okay, but what if we, like, pivoted, turned around, repositioned, and then pulled out a letter? Pardon? A letter, you say? For me? Whoa, I haven't gotten mail in 20 years. What? Scarlet? This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. He might blow up, he's a bombs. He could just move out of the way. He doesn't have to be there when he reads it. His fate has stepped between us. I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it. Sorry. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were one with me. Do not lose both your life's loves. I'm like love is a tide. You're one with the sea, as you were. Yeah, I just read that. 1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment alone, if you please? No. Follows him in there. Uh-huh. I can't move. I'm actually trying. Hypo. To watch Man Buddy who reads sad letter. Oh, that's the man code. Okay, got it. Yes, love. I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet. I love you so. Aww. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for Keelhaul Key? Rump. If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Bobbery, yes! Got anything cool in here though? Like, any point to this room? I guess he just goes in there, right? I so think there's an item in there. Ships in the harbor, Last inspector before we leave. I shall meet you there. Okay, bye. He despawned at the edge of the screen. I don't know if you guys saw that. He was like still on screen when he despawned. You probably wouldn't have been able to see that on a CRT. What? Oh. Junie, yoo-hoo. Hi Mario, how are you? I'm, good. No, very good. No, great. Lots of stuff has changed here. Oh, but not the elder being mad at my brother. That's still the same. I do wish you'd come back to play sometime. Are you really busy? Are you going someplace far away? Like a place nobody's ever been? Wow, that'd be fun. I'm jealous. Well, if you ever have time to come back here, come play with me, okay? You have to promise. I'm Petunie. Well, egg? You're not old enough to have an egg. Put that away. Get rid of that. Old men do that? Oh, they go into the other room to cry? I think any men. I knew you would get Bobbery on board, you wonderful mustache man, you. Ooh, I must say, ahoy! I was wise to choose you as captain. Ahoy to me as well. I was wise to choose myself as me. My men have already loaded our cargo and supplies, yes. Preparations are complete. You have no errands. We can depart at once. What do you say? Shall we set sail? We can go. Very well. To the sea. Raise anchor and set sails for thrills and emotion. And romance. And money. Our destination is Dread Keelhaul Key. Wait up. Alright. I remember this chapter is pretty rough. It's like a bunch of enemies that you can't jump on, and burn status, I think maybe even freeze status, and like a ton of poison status. This is X01 here. Come back, dude. I repeat, X01 here, over. Roger, reading you 5 by. Infiltration is successful. X-Naught Black aboard vessel. Repeat, X-Naught Black is on board the vessel. Okay. Oob. Let's get it. Chapter 5, The Key to Pirates. The king of the pirates, he's gonna be king. Month, star, day, XO. Over the protests of my crew, the SS Flavion has set sail. Is this voyage as reckless as they say? Ah, I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. Month, star, day, XX. Another day of good wind. White clouds, they dazzle me. It is as if they are blessing our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartily. Month, star, day, X, music. Things are going smoothly, yet I am filled with dread. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Skull Captain casts his gaze. Red Jewel shines and plays. Boom Bossa Boom Festival. Stash Brothers, best of friends, 3 times red, Stash lands on his end. Blue Stash's belly 4 times his wax, so let's hear those fireworks go boom. At the Boom Bossa Boom Festival. Cool song. Yes, now we're talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear, no. Island is right before our eyes. Do you not see it? It is a mountain of treasure. Oh, I feel fabulous. Did I tell you one of my many tales of raw bravery? No, it is no trouble at all. There I was, locked in deadly combat with the sea serpent. Yes, but even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevail. I had the beast licked. For I am Flavio. He was giant, massive, a huge drink, a man-eater. But even now, you know, I could take him, yes. Where was I? Oh, yes. Yes, but even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevail. Okay. Great, he started again. A tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday. There's nowhere to escape to. We just have to listen until he's finished. Yeah, if you interrupt him mid-story, he absolutely loses it too. Why is the... what? Wait, what's going on here? The ship's stopping. Oi, Master Flavio. Awful sorry to interrupt that wicked story, but the ship stopped. Wicked. He licked? Like that? Ah, stopped, you say to me, after interrupting a story of passion and fury? Well, it is your job to keep the ship moving, yes? So take care of it. Oh, aye, Flavio. I'll get on it right quick. Wait a tick. I do that. Where'd, like, Ari go? And he's supposed to be up there? Yeah, I'm working on it. Just wait a Goomba stomping moment, you scallywags. Ew. Boy, quit shoving, eh? I'm working over here. I said quit shoving. But I keep forgetting. Arg? He's so scared. They're here. What is this ruckus now? Who is here? Will someone tell me what's going on? Oh, hi Berzak. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Everyone, hold on. Let me type that. Everyone follow. Alright, thank you for the raid. Who are you playing today? Ooh, what's that? Is that a little ghost guy? No, they're upon us. The pirate ghost. Oh, Metal Slug, first mission. I think I played some of the Metal Slug games in like arcade. All of them rumors were true. You're metal based and slug pilled? That's great. You do not panic yourself. This is just a dream that we are all having awake. Now, quickly, move the boat. Ooh. I'd love to become a slug. Oh, ghostly oohing thing. Are you really the savage pirate king? Aye, help me. Fuck up now, everyone. Remain civilized. Relax. Don't panic. Relax, I say. You simply must take it easy. What? Bard. Excuse me. Listen, everyone. If we could form an orderly line without something, forget that. Make a path. Sorry, look alive, man. Aye, we must get out of here. Abandon ship. Every rich, marvelous merchant for himself. They got him. Becomes a slug? Okay, I become one. Oh! Thank you for the follow. Noctis. Thank you. And also, hello. Month star, day X star. Fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? Hi! How are you doing? And yet we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. It pains me to think they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now? We may be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. Month star day X heart. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. The ship's flotsam washed in, and we now have salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on this salty bounty of the sea. But then what, I ask? Month star day circle. We have built a few huts from the washed up timbers. Poor sweet SS Flavion. At least the shanties keep out the wind and rain. We still have had no sign of Bobbery and the others. In my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. Month star day circle X. 3 days on the isle now, and the huts are all finished. We have carved a life out here, though we'll all dream of a return to Rogueport. That's cool. Boy, Captain Stash. It ain't much. We finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look. Oh yeah, I always forget he's British. So hard to remember. Without them like sounding like that, it's like very difficult to even think about it. Here we go. There we go. No one right here? Okay, if you say so. Can I go this way, like, right away? Is there anything back here? Oh, hi! Waku! I'm Waka. We got some good weather today, right? Right? Makes me feel like nothing bad could happen on a day like today, Wakadoo. He's funny. I like him. Yeah, I like him. He's cute. Okay. I know you get like an item if you hit him. I don't want to hit him. Captain, please help us. Flavio and Papach are in a huge fight. And what about you, Squinty? You turned to jelly when you saw this ghost. What are you talking about? You were the one quaking in his boots, Fancy Pants. Wait 1 moment. Did you just call the great Flavio Fancy Pants? That's right, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants. Oh, you little Cyclops. Flavio demands satisfaction. You, me, hammers at dawn. Boy, that's right fine by me. I can't wait to put a few dents in those fancy threads. They're here. Oh, the ghosts? Captain Stash, them ghosts are back. They're so scared. They're always so scared. Mario, front and center. This is an order. Take care of these ghosts. Okay. You got it, boss. What time is it? 9:12? Okay. So I think I don't have any way to hit them. Because I don't have my Ice Hammer attack on yet. I'll need to put it on after this. I think maybe I could just hit them regular hammer actually. I don't remember if they puff up. Didn't one of the guys I was trying to talk. What are the guys like one of the little fire enemies like puffs up when you try to hit it. Oh, I could do this too. True. Okay. Okay, it doesn't puff out. Okay. Cool. Easy. Yes, you're a blooming beach, gosh. Too early to celebrate now. There's surely more of them elsewhere, ah? Someone must investigate the rest of the island. Yes, that is what must be. Leading of this expedition, I, of course, should stay here. On this, I brook no argument. Ah, yes, of course. Mario, perhaps you could handle the exploration of this island. That is my boy. I knew you would go forth with boldness. We can count upon you. You sure can. I'll take a little sip. Yeah. I thought there was like a little panel out here. Oh, here it is. I love when there's like a little hidden star piece. Love to get them. Wow, I'll come back there to save in like a sec. I saw that back there. And there we go. True. Okay. Hop over here. Come on. God. It has like such a long windup. Okay. So I can just like one-shot these guys? Okay, cool. I mean, it costs FP to do it, but like that's fine. You know? Head rattle. Okay. Courage shop. Use steep. Okay. What does Shermos do? 15 HP, 5 FP. I don't know if there's actually like a place to heal here. Oh, let's get rid of the power block. I don't need that. Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay. Look like he had a spike pouch. Okay. Okay, cool. Pretty easy area so far. But those are just the fuzzies. It's I remember it's like the poison piranhas and the little fire guy. They're like a real pain. Do I need to just use items to heal here? Is that like what the deal is? Even? Let's try this. And I like a couple of these. Because there are only 3 coins each, so doesn't really matter. Yeah. I don't know that they're like an early fight here at all. It might just be a point to save, like wrap up. I'll see. Oh, here's a plant. They're awesome. Yeah, so these guys, if you jump on them, you just like get poisoned instantly. I don't have like spike shield yet. Really wish I did. So I kind of just do this, I think. Although I don't think this will kill. Okay. Yeah. Sure didn't. But I think I can maybe kill 2 of them here. True. Okay. Yeah, they have that too, where they kind of like they don't just attack. They do all that random stuff. Yeah, it did kiss me. It did give me a kiss on the lips. True. Oh, true. Out of that. Okay. You want one? Okay. You're funny. Okay. What? Okay. Try that and then go. Goodness. Gulpin. Alright. Well, we'll call it. I don't think the poison like persists outside of battle. Not miserable, but the pain. I thought there would be like a little hidden box. There, ants. What's my health at? Okay. Oh, let's just die from that? Okay. Let me kill this one first. And it looks like the background's gonna fall. Okay. There you go. And then I'm gonna just try and retreat a little here. I know I level up soon, like maybe even after this battle, but I just don't have any P for like right now. Okay. Good thing about getting them like all early like that is get to just. Okay. Well, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this because it is less FP. Okay. Okay, I didn't level up, so there we go. Glad that I sweet treated. I wind up having to fight someone else. Will come in handy. Hey, Mr. Mini. Brings enemies. Partner courage. Defense. Oh, it only gives it to my partner? Okay. True. Like, press it, I think at the same time that I fell off the cliff. I guess it doesn't go while you're in the air. Oh, true. Got slippery little legs. I don't know if there's even like a save point past this. I may just have to do this again. But you know. I won't have to get this shine sprite again. I don't even want to ground pound it, but do that next time. Oh, Thunder Rage. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Kidding. Okay. There we go. Okay. There's save block. These cursed ghosts blast it all. Just Mr. Mini off a cliff, yeah. Like Bubberly's blotches. Is that Mario over there? You're alive, old boy. Right, you came just in the nick of time. Get these two out of here this instant, huh? What about you, Admiral? You gotta get out of here too. Leave it to me, eh? I'll keep these ghouls busy while you get out of here. Please, that's an order. Let me do what I must do. Now, away with you. Ah. Well, Bobbery here thinks it's the right thing to do, so what are we waiting for? Yeah, we just gotta let him get the shit kicked out of him. I mean, we could have killed this. Oh, Bobbery, please forgive us our cowardice. We up and left you, and everything was happening so quickly. Forgive us. Old man ownage moment. True. On it. Excuse me, but I'd better be going also. Hi. Hello, hi, and hey, you, out there in front of the TV. Yeah, I'm talking to you. It may be pretty obvious to you who I really am, but no telling Mario, or else. You out there in front of the TV, did this guy go nuts or what? Funny. Let me put the Ice Strike on. Goodness, what do I up for? See the power of a partner? Yes. It only costs 1 point. Half is difficult. Okay. What could we do? What could we do? Maybe what's Power Finder for like a while, and then I've got one more. I'd rather confuse enemies. Let's call for a little bit. Okay, hopefully I can just go right back over here and just give him. No? Okay, fair. Need to do this, right? Oh no, it's over there. They're into the bridge. Yeah, that, right? It's a badge, isn't it? Ice power. Make Mario damage proof when jumping on fire enemies. Oh, okay. And I don't need to do what I just did. With the badge. That rocks. Where is it? Ice power. Oh, it only costs 1. On 2 close call. Okay. Okay. Try that for a little bit. I think there's an item in that bush, but I can always get it later. Hopefully there's like a save. Urgh. Ugh. Urgh. This is how a Legend of the Sea meets his end, huh? Hi. Oh, that can't just hit him. Sad. Okay. So now I can just jump on him. But still can't do it with Yoshi. Okay. But I can make him small. Okay, cool. Now they like don't do any damage. Okay. Okay. I still haven't gotten one of those. You know that? I had to block that. Oh, Luigi's in the crowd. Hi, Luigi. Okay. So we got Bobbery. And we leveled up. Pretty good. Luigi, hi. Jumping for... I need more badge points. Okay. Get out of that tree. Ooh, the pain of it all. Oh, Mario boy. Oh, hack. Earth. I guess those blokes got me a bit better than I thought. Mario, please hear my last request. I must thank you for taking me out to see you one last time. There's one thing I need before I go to my rest. My Chocola Cola. I was saving that one bottle in my last memory of Scarlet to celebrate reaching here. I saw it among the flotsam, drifting toward the island, so it must be somewhere. If I might have just one sip before my final voyage, hack. Or give me that last Cola, old boy. Okay, I'll be sure to do that. All right, so now I think I go back to the town and then I'll save. Let me look for someone to raid. I think I need a coconut, don't I? I don't have any broom. I always drop the light pouch. Real. I do see this. What is that? A in coupon? Need that. Okay. I don't remember what I need the coconut for. I think I need it for something. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, and now I think we just... Great shot. Back, right? How do they dodge all those guys? Okay, let me look. Hold on, I have to dodge. Probably another. Oh, no. Jump toward me. Oh, there's only 2 of them though. I think they just die in one regular attack. Ah! Hi! Okay, cool, got it. Let's see. I'm looking. Okay, let me hit this save block. That'll be it for me. I'm looking for someone to raid. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, creature? What's a good creature? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna raid creature. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? I actually don't know. I'll have to think of something. But thank you guys. Thank you guys all for... Thank you, Mom. Bye. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. And then Thursday will be more of this, right? Probably. And there'll be there's like a special thing on Saturday, right? I think Saturday. So, like, listen to me and perfect here. Yeah, Saturday. I don't know if I'll be streaming on one of those streams or all of those. So, I see you guys there. Thank you guys. Bye. Till next time. Have a good night. Sleep. Sweet dreams. Good night. I'll tuck you in. Okay. Bye. Bye.